Hey everybody, Gabriel Bello here with another music tech product review. So if you dig what you're seeing and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button. Sorry, it is 11:30 p.m. and I'm trying to knock this out because pretty soon I'll be tearing down my studio and moving. But more about that later. Right now, it's all about what's in the package, Gabriel. So make sure you click subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you really want to know and not want to miss it. Be one of the first people to watch the video in the very first minute, and click the like button and leave me a comment about maybe what gear you'd like to see me review. But this right here is something super duper special, and I have a amazing opportunity that I've recently been blessed with, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I have become a Cloudvocal artist endorser. So baby, celebrate. I got my Cloud. This is the Cloudvocal Isolo Choice, I believe. This is the Isolo Choice. Yeah, so I got this in the beginning of the year in January and was able to use it for just a couple shows before the lockdown and the virus that shall not be named. And I loved it so much, and I was talking with a couple other saxophone buddies of mine, Brian Sting, fellow Cannonball endorser, Brian Landau over there holding it down. Check out his channel. He's done a couple covers that I just absolutely adore. And then my buddy Adrian Crutchfield, I can't remember if I hipped him to this, and then he checked him out at NAMM, but I was just such a fan of this. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just. Feel like I'm an elf. Look at that.
Look at that.
I mean, it's just awesome, super compact. I can put this in my backpack, and the microphone is also super teeny tiny. And what I love about this more than my Shure rig, no body pack. No body pack. So you clip this here, you clip it onto the bell, and you can switch it over and back, and it's just, c'est magnifique. But I told Adrian and I were talking about this, and he said, the only thing that would make this perfect is if this, so it's got 4 different effects. It has a room verb, a hall verb, chorus, and delay. And we said, man, it would be so awesome if they made a reverb delay setting, or if you could do, have a separate reverb and delay separate, so you could kind of tweak them both. So you know what Cloudvocal did? They made that on their new setup called, I believe it's called the Isolo Prime. In fact, we're going to look in the website just to make sure that that's what it's called. Because it's brand new. I think it just came out a few weeks ago. And it is called, Isolo Prime. And it literally just came out. And I told my friends over there, got to contact Mr. Steven. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I have to give a big shout out to Steven over there. And I said, hey, I really want to endorse you guys' stuff. I got my choice. I'm loving it. I also got the join up. I did a video about the join up. People are watching it. They're talking to me about it. A couple people have gotten it themselves because of the video. I mean, it's a cool interface, so I highly recommend that as well. But we're going to do some other cool videos with the Prime and the join up. So I reached out to my friends over there at Cloudvocal, and I said, man, I would really be so honored to represent you guys. And they said, absolutely. I said, I'd love to get the Prime, do an unboxing video, do a full review. I've got a couple of cool ideas that I'm going to be doing with it. And then I also want to do we're going to do a comparison between this and the other Cloudvocal microphone that I have and my Shure rig. So I'm going to take all my microphones that I record with and I perform with, and we're going to do a shootout. And they said, we would love to have you endorse our products, and here we're going to send you the Prime. So thank you so much for sending me my own Isolo Prime. This has been sitting here for almost 24 hours because when it came in, I have just been slammed chock full with work. So I haven't even had a chance to open it because I told them I was going to do an unboxing video. So I had to wait till I had to set up the cameras and set up the lights. And this was the first time I could do that. So without further ado, let's get into this. I mean, I didn't even open the packaging, as you can see. So came, I believe, all the way from overseas. And it came here in one nice big old, nice bubble wrap package, so you know it's going to be nice and safe. There's nothing in there. We can put that to the side. Making sure all my batteries are not going to run out, because my 360-degree camera is, there it is right there. It says Prime. I'm so excited. Oh, and the antenna. Did they give me a separate antenna? Because I thought there's an antenna inside the case. Well, I picked a bad day to cut my nails short. Oh, nice. They gave me, so this is their directional antenna. I've got this separate with my other, with my ice. And honestly, this is supposed to be a better antenna. I've used it once because I haven't, most of the stuff I've done has been pretty close proximity, but the other antenna works really well. So if you're not going to go farther than like 20 yards from your rig, you should be fine. But this is great to go even farther. I think it's rated for 100 yards, and we're going to test that at my new house and property. We're going to see how far can you go. How far? So thank you, Stephen, for the extra antenna. Dig in it. And if you have not seen my other Cloudvocal video yet, I'm gonna, it'll be in the description. You need to check that out, because their packaging, you can tell a lot by the package. It's not always about what's in the package, but it's nice to have nice packaging. Very, it means they care. They really took the time. Oh boy, there she is. The only thing I'm wondering if this microphone is gold as well. If it's gold, I'm gonna have to put a sticker on one and a stick on the other to make sure I know which one's which. Wow. Ooh, okay, so we've got the European plug here so when I go overseas, or this is the European. So we've got two different plug attachments. So I'm all set for international touring once we're free back in the world to go and do stuff. Here's the plug. So this is cool. This is the power plug. It's a AC adapter on one end and USB on the other. So if you happen to lose their plug, which is right here, I haven't tested it yet, but it, theoretically it should work with like an Apple block or any other block, but I haven't had to test that yet. And of course this is the audio plug, because they have the 1/4 inch out. So you can go quarter to quarter, or you can go quarter and use their adapter to XLR. So, and you can twist this to switch it out with the other ones, but I don't need the other ones right now, so I'm not going to bother with that. And they gave me a nice long. I think that's a 6 foot. If not, that's definitely a 4 foot 1/4 inch mono. And what do we have here also? Okay, so here's the regular antenna in a nice static-free bag that I don't want to tear up. There we go. I'm this way when I drive my wife crazy when I'm unwrapping my Christmas presents. She's like, "Why are you being so gentle with the bag? Just rip it open." I'm saying, "No, somebody took a lot of time to package this. Just rip it up." So, ooh, this feels weightier. This feels a little weightier than the other antenna, but maybe it's just me. It feels, so that's definitely metal at the base. It's got some good weight to it, quality, and of course, a 1/8 inch to 1/4 mono adapter. So you cannot have too many adapters, and I'm gonna have to do something with this box, because this is a nice boulder. This is a nice box.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
I like that box. I love their boxes. Such a fan. We're gonna gingerly set that down. Gingerly. Okay. The Prime wireless system. I cannot wait to check this out. And I think I might take this to church in the morning to use. And also I have another engagement after church, so I'm actually get to use this twice tomorrow. Maybe I'll get some footage with my cell phone and add that to this video, because this video will not drop obviously tonight. We gotta have to do some cool editing. All right, so we've got the instruction booklet, which I will not read now because I don't want to bore you. But there's the, I'm pretty sure I know how to do this. I might just have to refresh on how to set it up, but we'll do that off camera when I get my saxophone, so you guys can hear what it sounds like through my system, because I've got everything, all my recording stuff all set up, ready to go to hear this. So we'll do that here in a second. And oh boy. Okay, so the Cloudvocal emblem looks like it's got a little chrome or some kind of finish on it that's a little different, I think, from the other one. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 effects. 8 effects.
8 effects. 8 effects.
8 effects.
Goodness. So we've got the bass and the treble, which they flip-flopped. Yeah, let's do a little comparison here real quick. So we've got Prime on the right, your left, Choice on my left, your right. So, oh no, it's set up the same. So bass, so you can see the little embossed Cloudvocal, you know, we got white on one side and metal on the other, and it's raised. So that's really, yeah, they calling this, somebody call Optimus Prime, because Autobots, mic up. We might have to do that for an ad campaign. Autobots, saxophonists, mic up, instrumentalists, because they also have microphones for violinists, and you can use these for trumpet, and they have mics for guitars. So they are definitely not one-trick ponies. Now this is much larger. So let's do a little, you can see the A-B here if I can get this out. Choice case, microphone case, Prime case. It's about 30 to 40% larger. Wow. Okay, it's got the charging cable and the microphone is gold, so I'm definitely gonna have to put a sticker or something on one to make sure I keep them straight. Now the microphone, okay, the microphone is different. Oh boy, yeah, they Velcroed it. So this was not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, they Velcroed it on there. Okay, so that is a, wow, look at the capsule on that. I mean, this is, wow, big difference. Choice, Prime, look at the size of that thing, man. This is possibly gonna make this obsolete for studio recording. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am a huge fan of this great mic. Fantastic. But this is gonna be fantasticer. This is gonna be more fantasticer. You have to use bad grammar to describe how awesome I'm expecting this to sound. I really hope this thing doesn't have to be fully, I hope it's got a charge on it. Because typically I think you're supposed to charge it for 2 hours, I think. Or maybe it might just be an hour before use. And then of course here we've got accessories for the microphone, which probably has the windscreen and the clip for the sax. Now this one I'm just gonna tear because we're just trying to get in here. All right, we got two windscreens, 3 windscreens, in case you're irresponsible and like to, what happened then was this.
The house began to pitch, and they gave me lots of clips. We landed on the saxophone in the middle of the ditch. Well, I'm so excited, look at all my clips and my afros.
Look at that. 4 clips. This is wonderful. Now, I think I mentioned this in the other video. The only drawback to this Velcro right here, this Velcro, y'all, let me tell you. This Velcro is, I mean, it is legit. So I would love to leave these clips on the bell and just be able to switch the mic on and off. But the Velcro is so strong on this that it's not coming off the clip. So let me tell you, all you saxophonists that like to move and dance and shimmy and jive, you ain't got to worry about this thing coming off. You do not have to worry one bit. These teeth, they stick. I mean, you have to, I think I've gone through one clip this year where one of the teeth came out. But that was, I mean, it's really been the only microphone I've used on my saxophone this year. So, and I've done a lot of solo gigs because, you know, So a lot of on my solo gigs, I get to play all my saxophones. So I bring my tenor, my alto, and soprano, and I'll just every other song switch. So I put a lot of wear and tear in it, and I barely went through it. And it's still, my other clip still works. It just is missing a tooth in the middle. And you can see hopefully you can see the teeth. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of teeth. So one set of teeth, one tooth kind of came out, and I was like, well, I'll just put another tooth on there. So that is, thank you. I'll tell you what, if that's standard, you guys, I mean, you're good. So if you lose an afro, you got a couple other ones. If you break a clip accidentally, guess what? You got more. I'm sorry. You have 5 clips. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but the throwing shall be 5. I'm sorry, shall be 3. 5 is right out. And, okay, I thought that was another afro in here. Now, this is cool. So this is the, these are stickums. So if you don't want to clip and you just want to put these on your bell, on your instrument, and stick it on there, then you can just rip it off and rip it on. My saxes has really nice finishes, except for my unlacquered alto, which I might play around and put one of these on my unlacquered alto. But and then this would be for flute. So this is a Velcro wrap. You can just wrap this around, or some people put that on their, wrap this on the bell of their soprano. I like to just put it on the bell, but I might try this. I might put one of these on my soprano now. So yeah, lots and lots of options, and a nice little cubby to keep them all in. So we're gonna put that in there and take a peek. We're gonna talk about how many different delay or reverb settings and all that are on here in a second. So yeah, this just walks you through. So there's the wind cap, the wind clip, the Velcro belt set, and the sponge hook. So those are all the different connections, and they just give you that just so you look at that and like, how do I use this? They explain to you right here in the instruction pamphlet. So yeah, we're gonna put all this in here so we don't lose it, because there's 1 clip, 2 clips, 3, 4, 5 Cloudvocal saxophone clips. You can tell them I'm a kid in a candy store. Christmas came early for me. So I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna have a little boop boop, because I'm gonna get a saxophone. I'm gonna plug all this up, turn it on, and let's see what it sounds like. Hey, so different room, right? So from the time that I started this unboxing video till today, I went to edit the video and the audio was just completely unusable, unfortunately. I tried to fix it and it was just not getting fixed. So we're here in the new temporary room, finishing the unboxing and testing of the new Cloudvocal Prime. I've got it set up on my alto. The other one was with the soprano, but I'm rocking the Cannonball gear today. Thank you, Cannonball, for my artist. If you can see, artist t-shirt. Proud to be an endorser for them. And I'm using my black ruby alto saxophone, Big Bell from Cannonball. So we're going to start right from the top. We've got the room reverb. Now, the reason the audio was bad on the last video, the gain, I mean, if this thing is gained really, really hot. You don't really hear it when you're performing in a live setting. I've had no issues, but on tape, when you record, I mean, you can hear every little bit. And I'm going to actually email Cloudvocal and say, hey, can you bring the gain down? Because I've got the gain completely off, and I've got my volume master set at 12 o'clock. I've got my gain setting on my input for the DAW at about 11:30, just under 12 o'clock. And I mean, I'm getting a little bitty signal, and it still sometimes breaks up a little bit. So I don't know if it's the Bluetooth. I think it's the gain structure, but anyway, you'll hear it, and it still sounds great, super clean. You just have to really just completely kill the gain, turn it all the way down. So let's start with the reverb, which is number 1. We've got the blend right in the middle, nice 50% dry wet. The effects parameter is all the way down, and we'll turn that up as you can hear. So here we go. It's kind of Sanborn, you know. So let's turn the effects parameter, so that's all the way down. Let's change it and go all the way to the right. See how that sounds. So the effects parameter, I think, is adjusting the decay. So it's going from like a 0.5 second to maybe 3 or 4 seconds. Yeah, maybe even 4 seconds. So it sounds super clean in the ears. Like I said the last time, it sounded super clean in the ears as well. For some odd reason, I just couldn't hear the distortion. All right, so that is number one, taking the parameters all the way down. Let's go to effects number two. Remember, we have eight effects. So Hall Reverb, effects parameter all the way down. Number two. Let's take the effects parameter all the way up. I'm in a sandboard mood today, y'all, so. That sounds like about a 10 and maybe even 11 second decay right there. Yeah, so that's Hall Reverb. Let's take the decay. Let's change settings. This is Arena Reverb. Taking the effects parameter all the way to 1. Let's take the wetness up to about 75% here. All right, let's take it back down. Effects parameter all the way up. So still 50%, and you can hear it. Hopefully it's coming out as clear for you as it is for me. That's Arena Verb. Number 4 is Delay. Take the effects parameter all the way back down. Still staying at 50%. Alright, so there, let's take it at like 30%. That's like a ping pong delay. We're going to take the wetness up to like 80%. Let's make it 50-50, take the effects, let's take the delay all the way to 100%. Let's take the effects parameter down a little bit. I like it. So if you might, I might even go through and mark these down, what the tempos would be. That way I can do a tempo sync and not have to fish for it. So I'll fish for it one time. But that was the delay. I like it. Let's go to delay and reverb, taking the effects parameter back all the way down. Now this is one that I said would make the first one, the Isolo Choice Perfect, is having a delay and reverb combination. So let's see what that sounds like. Alright, so that's not, that sounds like it's got that room reverb all the way down, and the delay is pretty much non-existent. Let's take it up just a touch. I just realized I'm playing Superman. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Still not enough. Let's take the effects parameter 50%. Let's take the wetness up. I need to do a saxophone cover of that. Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's take the effects parameter all the way. That was maybe 60%. This is 100% of the effects parameter all the way up. Cool, cool, cool. All right, now we're getting to the fun stuff. Okay, this is a new effect called Shimmer, and I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I got my ears in and no microphone to monitor myself. Let's take the effects parameter back down to 0. This is Shimmer. It's so cool, y'all. This effect is so cool. Woo! Let's turn the wetness up so I can really hear it in my ears. Let's take the effects parameter up to about 30%. 50%. And the wetness has been up. I'm going to turn the wetness up a little bit just so I can really hear it in my ears. Everybody, you were all waiting for that, weren't you? Weren't you? It's cool, right? Let's take the wetness. Let's take the effects parameter all the way up. So it really carries it. It's almost like a double wetness. It takes the effect really hot. So let's take the wetness up just a little bit. Effects parameter is 100%. Wetness is up like 75%. Shimmer, y'all. Shimmer! Shimmer's where it's at. Alright, taking the effects parameter back down. Now comes two of my favorite effects. This is also new on the Isolo Prime. We have a Harmonizer A and a Harmonizer B. Harmonizers, y'all. I'm telling you, they make me sad that I spent all that money on my TC Helicon Voice Live 3 for doing sax and vocal effects, because this just about covers most of what I need for most gigs. Now my jazz shows I still need the big boy, but this thing gets the job done. So that's all the way low. Let's take it up just a little bit. You hear it? Let's take the wetness up just a little bit. Take the effects parameter. This is effects parameter 50%, so you see every notch starts to change the harmony. Change the effects parameter some more. Let's take it all the way up. That's clean. It's almost like you have a synth doubling you. Okay, that's Harmonizer A. Let's do Harmonizer B. Take the... we'll leave the wetness. We'll leave the blend pretty wet here. Change the effect parameter setting. Change the effect parameter a little bit more. A little bit more. Ooh. Change the effect parameter a little bit more. Oh, hold up. Let's change the effects parameter all the way up. I think that's the same as the other one. Okay, so yeah, I think the difference is in the 50% range. Yep. There's where you can hear the difference right there. Harmonizer A. Harmonizer B. There it is, everybody. So they're running a special right now, I believe, for a few weeks because of NAMM kind of being virtual, and people can't be there in person in Anaheim. So the link's in the description. Go to Cloudvocal. If you're looking for a mic for your saxophone or flute, they also have products for guitar and violin, viola. I highly recommend this. I've used this at several gigs and one show, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I can't get enough of this. I'm so glad to be a part of the Cloudvocal family. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment, let me know what you think. Ask me any questions you have about this, and maybe I'll make a video about it. So, as I say, Jesus loves you, and so do I. Take care.